Hi guys, my name's Dr. Werner, and welcome to Chem 230, Introduction to Organic and Biochemistry. So this is the first video that I've assigned you guys to watch, and it's meant to help introduce you to a new technology that I'm going to be using as part of this class called the light board. So as you can see, I'm here on the screen now with some words, and this is actually a pane of glass right here, so I'm putting my fingers on this pane of glass and you're looking through it to see me. So I'll be using this to help teach you guys in the class, and what we're going to be doing is I'll be assigning a couple videos to watch before we actually get to our lecture. As part of those videos there will be some embedded quizzes, just a couple questions to give you a little bit of incentive to actually watch these videos. Hopefully you'll find them useful. And there will be a small amount of points assigned to watching the videos and doing those quizzes. The nice thing about this is because it's going to be in a short format, somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes for each video, they're broken up in smaller chunks so that you can then rewind it, go back and look at something if you've forgotten how to do something or didn't understand it. And hopefully this is going to be able to allow us then in our lecture time to be a lot more interactive in our class. And my plan is to do some lecturing in the class, but be much more interactive with you in terms of going over more application problems, doing more examples, trying to get some input from you guys in terms of what you're not understanding so that in lecture I can actually address those things. So let me just show you how this light board actually works. So for example, one of the very first things we're going to talk about in our class is going to be Lewis dot structures. Ooh, everyone's favorite topic. You may remember this from your general chemistry, but a Lewis dot structure is basically looking at how many valence electrons an atom has. So let's take a look at how this is going to work. So if I were to draw carbon, we know that carbon has 4 valence electrons. So you would draw its Lewis structure like this to indicate 4 valence electrons. And we know that carbon likes to get to a full octet. So it needs to get another 4 electrons from somewhere else. So we'll just draw a simple molecule that will allow it to do that. So let's just draw the molecule methane. So I'm bringing in hydrogen. Hydrogen being the smallest element only has 1 electron. If it now comes in and shares with one of the electrons on carbon, notice now we would have a shared pair of electrons that's going to form a bond. So hydrogen, because it's so small, it's satisfied in terms of its orbital configuration, just having 2 electrons. But carbon, again, it came with 4. It likes to get to its full octet. So if I bring in all 4 of these hydrogens now, we notice that we now have these 4 bonds between carbon and hydrogen. But if I now count up the total valence electrons belonging to carbon, it had its original 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 additional ones from the hydrogens, giving it a total of 8. So use of this light board is going to be sort of integral to many of these videos that I'll be doing. And I'm certainly hoping that we'll have fun this semester. I realize that most of you probably don't want to become chemistry majors. Most of you are probably in an allied health field, nursing, or pre-physical therapy, or some other health field. I'm going to try and make this course as fun as possible to introduce you to the basics of organic chemistry, and then probably more importantly, biochemistry. The basics of this course are going to be, or the layout of the course is going to be about a third will be focused on organic chemistry, learning the basics of that. And then the second 2/3 of the semester are going to be focused on biochemistry. We'll learn about the various biomolecules, so proteins and amino acids. We'll learn about nucleic acids, DNA and RNA. We'll also learn a little bit about lipids, carbohydrates, and then ultimately we'll shift gears towards the end of the semester and talk about metabolism and how we can apply the principles of organic chemistry to start looking at more complex biochemical metabolic pathways. The ultimate goal of this class, being an allied health chemistry introduction, is to give you guys the tools that you'll need going on to additional courses, things such as pharmacology, or other advanced anatomy physiology classes where you're going to be talking about molecules but in a more medical or biochemical setting. So I'm really looking forward to this semester, guys, and please let me know what you guys think of the Lightboard presentations. Good luck this semester, and I'll see you in class.